McGlynn is in. I repeat, McGlynn is in. Let the fun begin. This is the Commissioner Evaluation Podcast with your host, John McGlynn.
Is that Herms?
He got them guests on the Rolodex, stopping by to talk about some Dynasty Superflex. Everybody, yo, commish is in. It's time to sit down to listen to John McGlynn. Yo, who we trading, who we fading, who we getting off the squad. Knowledge never overrated, playing for number one. And yo, McGlynn is in. It's time to let the fun begin. It's the Commissioner Evaluation Podcast with John McGlynn.
Yo, John McGlynn here. John McGlynn on X, where most of my interactions occur. John McGlynn 75 on X, where most of my interactions occur. I commission a bunch of home leagues in the Chicagoland area, and I just like to make these weekly video updates for the awesome people who are trapped in my leagues as an extra punishment. This video is for the Bavaro League, the Mighty McGlynn Dynasty Home Leagues, and this is a Week 7 summary. First, you can find all of my commission evaluation stuff on my commission evaluation YouTube page. You can find my actual weekly year-round commission evaluation show right here on my YouTube page, and also my commission evaluation podcast stream on almost all podcast networks. My main show is also on the wonderful Fantrax YouTube page and podcast network, along with all their other great content. So let's get to it. This week's start of the week is me. I was the highest scorer with a league-leading 219.77 fantastic fantasy football points. That should be a more common occurrence, but I like to let other people join the fun occasionally. Dud of the week, Sean Roach, and here we go again. His team had an actual respectable 132.85 points this week, but was still enough for him to be the lowest scorer and the tidy bowl man in the toilet bowl. The game of the week result. The Walrus Clubbing Contest continued for the birthday boy as Dan Callett's team named Walrus the Underachiever got tusked by Joe Castleman last week. Joe used his double screen garage setup as a coat rack while he laid on the couch suffering the effects of a session the night before. So at least he beat the Walrus, so that's all he's good for. But thanks for not letting me watch football this week, Joe. The blowout of the week. The secret agent man, who's harder to find than Carmen Sandiego on school nights, handed Sean Roach a 206 to 132 point L this week. That is John McNamara, the secret agent man. If you guys can find him, let me know. He's very hard and very, very elusive to find. The fight to the finish, the closest game of the week, had Big Buddha edging out Brett Zimmerman 154 to 151 in a 3-point fight to the finish. Cole Kmet produced a goose egg for Brett, and Joe used a super flex spot to start Brian F. and Hoyer, who had 1.8 points. You guys both could have won this contest if you made better decisions. The division standings. The heavyweight division. There are a lot of heavyweights in here. Myself included. 6-0-1. Callett, 3-4, losing record now. Matt Boyle, Fat Matt, 2-5. I might get a division bye. So far, I'm doing pretty well. I'm not going to jinx myself. The good, the bad, the ugly. Bob Kroll, the good. Brett, 2-4-1. I'm not sure who's ugly or the bad one. Roach, 0-7. He's probably the bad one. Sorry, Brett. Sears Jewelry Department. We got to find another nickname, guys. Help me out for this. The part. It was fitting for last year, but not this year. Nearbot, 5-2. Joe Castleman, 4-3. Birdman, 1-5-1. Make fantasy football great again. Division. John and Max, 6-1. Big Buddha, 5-1-1. Ryan Alexander, 0-7. That's good for Ryan. He's got a pretty decent team, and he's going to be in the lottery for a good picks this year. He's got a couple first. So good for him. That is the sleeper power rankings is determined by max points for best ball points. It only pertains to picks 1 through 6 in the Dynasty rookie draft. That is max points for the lowest amount of points gets the most lottery balls. And that's it. So far, myself, Bavaro the Executioner, 18.66 max points for. Bob Kroll, about 100 points behind me, a little more than 100 points, 750 points. Johnny Mack, 1683. Matt Boyle, 1586. Joe Castleman, 1540. And Brett Zimmerman, 1489. And now to the lottery ball contestants. Tim O'Brien, 1483. He joined the new crew. Danny Callett, the Walrus, 1440. Joe Galem, 1434. Jason Tedesco, 1397. Ryan Alexander, 1190. Sean Roach, 1062. Sean's got the most lottery balls. Ryan has got the second most lottery balls. Jay has the middle of the pack balls. Same with Buddha. And then Callett has like 12, and Tim has like 5 as of right now. If you don't want them lottery balls, you better start making trades, get players off your team, do whatever you got to do. But as we saw last year, a person that had 5 lottery balls, I believe, won the 101. So anything can happen. Next week's game of the week, a couple good games, as my 6-0-1 Bavaro, the Executioner squad, takes on the 5-2 second-tier team of Tim O'Brien. Another heavyweight slugfest between the two of the league's best 6-1 records. Johnny Mack travels to the slums of Indiana to take on the creep of all creeps, Big Bob Kroll, and his stupid team named China Joe. I will be in Iowa again this Sunday at St. Ambrose for my daughter's lacrosse game versus Augustana. If you're going out, feel free to let the league know so someone who is free can join you. Bavaro League trades last week. Finally, there was a trade. Roach acquired Rashid Shaheed from Matt Boyle for second-tier teams, probably mid to late second, 24 second. No buys this week, so if you lose, you could thank yourself for drafting your garbage team. That sucks. Thanks for watching. Follow me on X, JohnMcGlynn75, and don't forget to subscribe to my Commissioner Evaluation YouTube channel for more of these videos, as well as my Fantrax channel for great content and podcasts. Thank you very much for watching this week. I will talk to you later. Good week. Good luck in week 8.